Jesus Christ, when I die, don't shit this for I. Pay me on the cross, so lost, never bought, motherfuck it all. Fuck the boys, I got a ball. If it get no time to stall, I've been walking for the call. Next time.
Questions, concerns, comments. I'm here to answer. Don't make me hit the end button. Yeah, you know, y'all know what's coming out. I mean, we've given enough hints. Yeah, of course, Ruby got one coming out. DNS 3. You know, we're always working. As quiet as we are, we're always working. So it's going to be a good year. Especially, we don't know if we're going to be able to tour this year with everything going on. So with that being said, that just gives us more time to kind of lock in the studio. What's your favorite on the album? Oh, fuck. A lot of the songs, as they've gotten older, I've been listening to these songs for over a year. Some of them, it's kind of the more recent ones that I fuck with, just because they're newer. Because, you know, I made songs in Cali. I made songs when we were on tour. I made songs when I got back to Louisiana. Nightmare from the North Side. I mean, that goes without saying. Definitely Feel It Too. It's too much. Feel It Too is too much. Because that was the third song I had made. Like, I had made the first song ever when I got in the condo. That's going to be used for SB. I'll say that. I made the second song that's in the trash. And then the third song I made was Feel It Too. And, you know, that was a real raw time for me. With everything I was talking about. It was a very organic song. That's why it's really simple. I tried adding and doing different things to it, but it just kind of took away from the feel of it. But besides that, I really like Tell Me When I'm Good Enough. Fuck, what else? 20 fucking songs. I really like Euphoria. Because that song is just like, not every song to me was about being lyrical, you know? I try to express my emotions sonically through the sound of the song. So Euphoria to me did a really good job of like capturing the euphoria if I could take the euphoria I feel from a high and put it in a song and have it sound sonically like that, to me, my ears, it was like Euphoria. So I like that one a lot. And Violent Secrets, PTSD, and Side Effects, just because, you know, I kind of touch on my family situation. Some of the things, you know, that kind of went down with that. I don't know, dude. I like the whole fucking thing. It's really Delusions of Grandeur, or however you say it. That's actually a AA term. We hear in AA and NA a lot. But I like that song. That was the last song I made that went on the album. I actually made that song probably like 2-3 weeks ago. And, you know, I just tried to kind of touch on the good shit I had going on in my life. Like the new house, the fact that I got a car, just my pops being happy that I'm doing well and being proud of me. And, you know, me and my manager, Kyle, is my best friend, my brother. We go back to high school to where we were best friends, and we used to talk about this day right here when we'd be working together and like living our dreams together. Do you smoke weed with Ruby? No, I don't. I don't do anything. How many NAAA meetings you attend a week? Right now I can't go to them, you know, with everything going on, but I go every day. I'm there every day. I need it every day. I'm a sick motherfucker. And I don't ever want to get to a point to where I feel like I have this beat and I'm confident and I'm cocky and like I don't need the help anymore. It's important for me to remain humble and when talking about that, because that's the shit that get people. They think they got it. Next thing they know, they're slipping. And for me, I know myself, it's a slippery slope. Even with the weed, you know, if I started smoking weed, that'd be a slippery slope. Next thing I know, I got a fucking needle in my arm. That's just how I operate. Let's see. Like to see, I got you. Couple more and I'm out. Will Forget It ever drop? I don't know, we'll keep you guessing. How did I start rapping? All right, I used to DJ. I started DJing when I was 13. When I was 19, I got into producing and shit and figuring out how to, you know, mix and do all that shit. And because I never wanted to be a rapper. I had time when I was working at the furniture store. I had like downtime on my off days where I'd fuck around and like I put out a couple of mixtapes. Y'all probably heard them, like Narcotics Anonymous and Drug Flow and shit. I was just fucking around. So long story short, Ruby hits me up and he's like, hey bro, you're kind of sick at rapping. And I'm like, fuck you. You know, I'm not going to be another white rapper out here trying to make it and blah, 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 blah. I just thought it was corny. It was cheesy. I wasn't fucking with it. But, you know, he was the driving force behind getting me to rap. You know, he kept pushing me to do it and pushing me to do it. He's a pretty hard-headed, stubborn person like myself and won't take no for an answer. And then from there, you know, he asked to shoot a music video to Chopper Season. And we did that, and then, you know, the rest is history. So I never planned on rapping. I never wanted to rap. So thank Ruby for that. Let's see. Favorite rapper besides Lil Wayne, 3-6. All the old Memphis stuff. Kingpin, Skinny Pimp. All the old Memphis guys, shout out to them. Right now, T-Pain, of course, like back in the day. He's what made me like fall in love with autotune. As much as me and Ruby don't use autotune, I love autotune. I always have and I always will. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. It's my thing. It was my album, so I got to use it. But T-Pain, I'm actually a big Party Next Door fan. I'm actually a big Travis Scott fan, believe it or not. I think he's dope. Just because he was a big part behind Yeezus. And when I found that out, you know, I thought that was pretty dope. Kanye, goes without saying, Kanye. And right now, I'd say like Duke Deuce from Memphis, he's killing it. Let's see. One more and I'm out. Y'all asking questions I can't answer, man. I can't spill the juice. I can't let y'all know this shit. If I let you know this shit, you know there's nothing to be excited about. Well, there is something to be excited about, but you know what the fuck I'm saying. We don't like to spill the secrets. You know, one thing about this album, and then I'm gonna hang this bitch up, is I like the fact that it's having a polarizing effect right now. To me, that's a good sign. You know, people love it or people hate it. That's a really good sign. I don't see too many in-betweens. And that's something that makes me feel good about it, because I remember when Kanye dropped 808s and Heartbreaks, and I fell in love with that album. But, you know, a lot of people hated on that album. And this goddamn weed eating. And I fell in love with that album. But, you know, and I also like the story behind it. you know, Kanye's mother had just died and all that shit, and he was really going through it, and he just kind of disappeared to Hawaii and made that. And with the auto-tune, man, the auto-tune for me isn't necessarily trying to correct my vocals or anything like that. It's I'm trying to use it as an instrument more so to express pain or you know, different things like that. But you know, I think I've said enough on this bitch. I'm probably gonna get a call from my managers and shit. Yeah, Sig's inside. I bought the house, telling me I'm spilling too much. But look, man, I love y'all. I really appreciate y'all and the support. It means a lot to me. Like this, like I said, it's been a roller coaster. With the emotions with this shit, it's really personal. I feel like I really, you know, took a big chance here by stepping out and, you know, doing this shit without Ruby. You know, doing this shit with Ruby makes things a whole lot easier, man. He's my other half. So this was definitely a challenge, but I'm really glad y'all appreciate it. I'm glad for the love. I'm glad for the hate. Either way, you fucking listening. But y'all be safe out there, man, and we'll do this shit soon. Peace.
Sandy's, I can get my mind right. Roxy 30, perky, ducking all night. Got me high that I can't take none of the line.
You bitch motherfuckers getting entertainment and encouraging his fuck. Shut the fuck up! Get off of Snapchat and get a fucking life! You two bitch with your